Now it's Messi. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely shaped ball. Makalelu. And the pass is intercepted. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. Inter are back in business. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
53 minutes is number 30, Lionel Messi.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's a lovely, neat pass. It's Ibrahimovic! They've scored!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. They're going to be quick to recover this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gullit getting this one clear. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yaya Toure. So what can they make of this? And it's Gullit. Now it's Neymar. Very nicely done.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Pelé. Now that's well seen too. Cruyff. That is a great pick out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi. Iniesta. Cruyff does well to get it back. Gattuso. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for the run, and he whips it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Corner number 2 then.
Johan Cruyff. Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 8, Gattuso. Messi. Coming on the field, number 11, Ronaldinho. Number 20.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mohamed Salah. Substitution.
He's got away.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ronaldinho. Mohamed Salah. And it's Ronaldinho.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Played into space. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aimed beyond the defence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The final seconds now. Looking for options for movement. Fires it in low. And he's only too happy to take that back. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Well, they've got it again. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, just...
Decent chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. He's cut it out, and a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Now that... Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe shoots! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now that's a fine challenge. Now it's Pelé. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nesta calmly anticipates. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff. Cruyff cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal go into the lead. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
How very smart. He just got it right.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Nicely aimed pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Cruyff. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Berkobi is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, super ball! And the finish! Cruyff. Oh, good-looking ball. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Pelé. Has a look and plays it forward. Now, can they get him away? Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Yeah. And it's Cruyff. And the through ball. He's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's there to clear it. And this is Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And they can counter here. And we hit half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So it's back to business. Pelé engages and forces him off the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Takes a shot. He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gattuso, a picture of focus and alertness. Cruyff, that's a sharp pass. He could be in here. Messi! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Gattuso. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's only two hands. And Cruyff! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Arsenal have their second corner now. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Almost an hour gone. Cruyff. That is good alertness. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change. Messi goes short. Messi! Messi! Oh, great save by Dida!
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Threads one in. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Corner number 3 coming up. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that is expertly dealt with. And here's Ronaldinho. That's a lovely, neat pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pedri. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Hullet. Looking for the run. And this is Hullet. There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Hullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Ronaldinho with the short one. And here's Ronaldinho. Shot could be on.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hullet. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
El dorsal 10 será reemplazado por el dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cambio de jugadores.
And it's Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. Son Heung-min in with the challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's made its way to him. And he's quick to snatch it back. Mohamed Salah.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Chance! And this is Ronaldinho. He's a big chance!
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And that will be it. Arsenal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Arsenal clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Any attack containing Raúl is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raúl is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Makaleli. Now it's Pelé. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Ronaldinho. Now it's Pelé. Pelé looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Thiago gets good distance on it. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been slipped through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. Still goalless. Aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Turns back here, probably the best option. Arsenal finding their passes. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And here's Cruyff. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit the post! That's going to go a long way. Pele, he is starved of space and time. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. Messi, and this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
This looks promising. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back...
Pele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Cleared away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Pele gets into a good position. Pele. And he's only too happy to take that back. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, super find. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's forced to go back. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Gattuso. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Pele. Can he get it through? And this is Ronaldinho. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, it's Messi!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Cruyff.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Quality ball. Now it's Messi. And it's Gattuso. Now it's Pele. In with the challenge. Engages and forces him off the ball.
There they go, hunting again.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick announcement. And
So your views on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Thiago. Now it's Hullet. Looking to play him in. Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Bastoni. Rijkaard. Bastoni. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, a robust challenge. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Thiago. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And it's Serginho. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Gattuso defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's come loose. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. That is a crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Looking for a runner. Oh, perfectly measured that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Makaleli. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Gattuso.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Roberto Carlos.
Mohamed Salah
On the field.
shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Number 17.
Pele
Rijkaard.
gets flagged offside.
Number 14. Johan Cruyff. Number 22. Mohamed Salah. Number 2. Costa Curta. Substitution.
Costa Curta does really well there, he is strong. Mohamed Salah has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Serginho. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Cruyff goes for a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Cruyff looks to get on the end of this. Ah, such a clever touch. Now then, the ball's come loose. Danielson, it's a promising position. Cross in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Now it's Forlan, and that's aimed into the middle. Dida deals with that nice and simple.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's through and all alone! Picked out brilliantly. Oh, taken with style. Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Arsenal have a free kick. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Mohamed Salah.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's very neat. And it's Cruyff. Son Heung-min, and he was alert to it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Van Dijk. And here's Son Heung-min. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's the chance to counter. Cruyff does well to get it back. 2 minutes to be added on. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pele is flagged offside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Pele voted man. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. This really is a striking ground. The surroundings all a brilliant shade of green. The Estadio Akron, located here in Guadalajara. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
He has found the way through. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Gattuso is there, and he can pick it up. And he's picked it up out wide. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Gattuso gathers from the goal kick. Mohamed Salah aims beyond the defence. He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Cafu getting this one clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. Makaleli. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in, and that could set him on his way. Pullet is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pullet. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Van Dijk. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar. And this is Neymar. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Leicester cuts it out. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Hullet. Goes for a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Makaleli. And they can counter here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Roberto Carlos. And that is expertly dealt with. Pedri. Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, and the danger is averted. Cruyff. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Makaleli. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. That has been slung wide. Now, can they get him away? Drives it in. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cruyff. And it's Salah. Nicely shaped ball. And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
What a throw in. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. And he's well positioned here. Now can he find... Oh, smashing header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that.
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Cambio.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Makaleli. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Makaleli. And no, that was never going to make it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cruyff goes steaming forward. Nicely weighted ball. Gattuso. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Cruyff. Pullet. Pedri. Oh, good read. Arsenal finding their passes. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mohamed Salah. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. He's a sharp little ball here. Ibrahimovic. That is a brilliant interception. Cleared without complication.
Cambio en el Arsenal. Número 22. Número 14. Número 9. Entran
Nesta.
Messi.
Arsenal
Número
do
11.
have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Cambio.
Davids. And it's Hazard. Messi. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Dembele. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tries to play it through. Delivers with whip. Danger averted for now. Pedri. Hazard. Oh, that's superb. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Pelé.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all.
Cambio en el Arsenal. Número 6. Número 8. Entran número 2. Número 7. Se está
So
realizando
what can they conjure from this one? So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Crossbar! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Pelé duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Real chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Threads one in. Messi gets into a good position. He's found a way through. Takes a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And this is Pelé. Hazard is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Chips it through. Picked out brilliantly. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
4 minutos de compensación.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ronaldinho. Nice interception, well timed. Davids. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. And it's Ronaldinho. And we're done. Arsenal can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.